Hello, good morning. It is the 27th of December 2024. I am starting a day early with my dirty weekend videos. Now, this is the cupboard of the house that I'm renting, and I took out the shelf that was in here so that I could basically deep clean this cupboard and assess the damage for my landlord, who is basically refusing to do any proper maintenance to the property that I've been renting now for the past 8 years. And as you can see straight away, there is no back to this cupboard. And the reason for this is because there was a flood. The pipes burst in here about 4 years ago, and he never bothered to do anything about it. I ended up having to strip out all of the rotten wood myself and remove all of the mould that was building up. But unfortunately, as you can see, there are screws that have been left in. And the only way to remove those screws is by using a saw. I have just tried to put the shelf back in, but as you can see, the alignment of all the holes in this chipboard, because that's what most kitchens are made of. I don't care how much money people try and shaft you for to buy kitchen appliances or kitchen units. They are chipboard. They are MDF. All right? And they might look nice, but they are made cheap and as crappily as possible. And the moment they get wet, they turn to shit. So that's this side. And then if I pan round to the other side, you can see straight away, obviously I can't really do it with my camera, but if you were inside the cupboard looking in, you would see straight away that the holes don't marry in up at all. And for that reason, I can't put the shelf back in that was here, which probably explains why for so many years, every time I put things in this cupboard, they kept falling out. And down here is the pipes that burst. You probably can't see it very well. I can only apologise. Let me see if I can put my flash on. Yeah, there. So these are the pipes that burst. And credit to my landlord, he did kind of fix the problem. But he hasn't fixed it 100%. Because if I just angle there slightly, you can see how corroded the pipes are in this cupboard. They are not easy to access. They're not easily accessible, that's the word I'm looking for. And I don't know, to be honest, whether or not any of these are still leaking. If they are, it's just literally going to go straight into the foundations. So again, when fixing up a property or renting a house or moving into anywhere new, it's really important that the accessibility to things like your pipes is accessible. So basically what happened was these pipes burst in here. They only came on with my central heating. And so whenever I put the radiator on, the pressure kept dropping. And I couldn't figure out why, even though I had a plumber come out. Don't worry, my landlord hasn't used that plumber again. I can't even remember who they were. And it wasn't until later on in the year, in the winter, like most people, you put on your central heating to heat the house. And I put my hand in the cupboard to get something out for my child. And I literally almost had a steam burn on my hand because of the pipes bursting. It took my landlord 8 weeks to fix this pipe. And this is how it looks about 4 years later. So yes, accessibility is very important. But unfortunately, like I've said, I cannot put the shelf back in unless I drill into what's left of this kitchen unit myself, which, to be honest, I don't feel safe or comfortable in doing. So I am just going to leave it for my landlord to assess when he comes round. And obviously that is the wall that leads to the living room. And behind this section is where there has been a major crack in the foundations of the extension to the kitchen. So to be honest, he could do with taking this out completely, just to basically make sure that the external wall doesn't show any signs of subsidence internally. And the only way he's going to be able to do that is basically by taking out this unit, which in my opinion needs refitting and doing anyway. But at the end of the day, it's not my decision to make. It is what it is. It is a cupboard without a shelf, just like all the others, and has sustained water damage over the years due to burst pipework.